Salame everybody, my name's Terrifiger and welcome back to Friday Night Funkin' Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending. Similarly to Doki Doki Takeover, the original mod getting a plus version, the bad ending here also got a plus version. And this plus version no longer has there being just one song for Sayori and for Natsuki and for Yuri each. Now each of them have multiple songs and they also apparently have covers as well? Which is a bit strange, but okay. I also found out that on the mod page, it did say, and I'll actually go ahead and pull it up right now, a warning, or really unwarning. But I don't know why it says un instead of a warning, whatever. Hello, my dears. Well, I want to talk something here. The Natsuki week is broken. Why? It's broken because a little song, Home Phantom, well, this song has been discarded and I forget to remove of week. Well, I working to remove this bug and this is why I let all weeks unlocked. For some reason, my week editor is crashing every time I enter on him. It's just this. Bye-bye, Alex. Pretty obvious to me that this Alex does not have English as their native language. But that's okay, I understand. Basically, I'm feeling like going through story mode is not a good idea, so I'm just gonna go through the free play instead. Mods, like, my goodness. I also know that, like, the actual Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending eventually did get an update, like, before its plus version here, to include, like, an unfair difficulty. And I never tried out the unfair difficulty because the unfair difficulty, basically what it did was that it added those Markov insta-kill notes to all of the songs, and also the opponent's health, give you health drain. That just did not sound like fun to me, considering that every single one of those songs I had to pretty much button mash to get through. Anyways, so I have Markov okay. I'm seeing... Okay, so yeah, gun stress, like that's from, like, the base game. Dear Sayori, my reality final poem. Are these all out of order? Because in the original version, it starts out with Sayori, then it goes to Yuri, and then it goes to Natsuki. Now I gotta go and check out the actual story mode. Okay, so it didn't crash for me. Yeah, Yuri's is put, like, at the very end. Then there's Festival. This one looks like it's Sayori's week. This one is Natsuki's week, and this one is apparently broken. GF, the traitor, the end, and then extras. Okay, so it looks like that this is all going in reverse. Like, judging how it looks like it has the ending stuff at the very top of, like aside from the stuff from the base game here, it looks like it has all the ending stuff at the top, so I'm wondering if, like, all of this stuff is arranged in reverse order, so this time it's actually starting with Yuri, and then it goes to Sierra. I don't know. I feel this, I don't know, I think it's all out of order. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Sayori's songs, and then Yuri's songs, and then Natsuki's, and then GF, I don't know if that's, like, a canon thing. And then the end, and then I'll go into extras and festival, whatever those are. So, free play. Okay, where is it? So where is Stagnant? Right there, Stagnant, and then Happy Poems. That's hers. And then like the Dear Sayori and My Reality, those are like in the extras, so those will wait. Anyways, Stagnant, yeah, we have hard and unfair. I'm just gonna do hard mode, not unfair, because that's not gonna be fun. Alright, let's see what is... Oh. I understand, I guess. I like the little title card there. So let's see if I still got it. Like the red glitching there. That worked very well. The glitching! I really like the detail of the glitching. Okay. Feels like this is a little closer than before. I am interested what the Happy Poems thing is going to be, though. And also, according to the mod page, this mod is still apparently 90% finished. It's not 100% finished. So I don't know if there's going to be more to come in the future, or if that was just a mistake on the mod page. I also remember that in the old version of Stagnant here, I was also struggling a lot more with this hand-drawn, sketched version, but in here I'm handling it better. Don't know why, maybe because my skills are better than they used to be with Friday Night Funkin'. So, like, all in all, I think that the only thing that's really different about this song is just a change in the charting. I also noticed that Boyfriend's poses are different. A little bit more expressive. Sayori's, I think, look pretty much exactly the same. But Boyfriend, like, before he used to always have his hands in his pockets, but now he's sometimes taking them out of his pockets. That must have been something with the update before the Plus update. I got a button match for this part. There's just no pattern, man. There we go. Wow. I really like that title card that was there, though, honestly. That was really cool. Okay, so now we got Happy Poems. What is this? Poems and Ropes. That's not what it was. Sounds a little cheerful, but okay. Oh. The charting feels a little inaccurate. And she's using Markov notes. Does that mean I'm gonna have to use Markov notes as well? What the frick? Okay, that was weird. The charting does not feel very accurate here. Like, most of the a lot of the notes I'm singing do not match up with, like, the vocals that Boyfriend is singing. Oh, she's glitching. That's new. Like, what the heck was that whole charting that I had to do? That just did not sound at all like what the heck. You can hear that, like, the notes are not syncing up with Boyfriend's vocals. Whoever, like, charted the song needs to, like, redo it. I mean, the song itself sounds really good. I like it a lot. Okay, like, I absolutely hit that D note and then just completely missed. Oh. The audio got kind of weird, muffled a little bit. What the heck? Something tells me that this is not finished. I feel like that this build that I'm playing is not finished. But the version that I downloaded, like, was the Bloodlight update, which came out, like, on, it came out just a few days ago. It's weird, like, the Bloodlight update is the one that came out, like, a few days ago, and that's the one that I downloaded, and that's the one that I'm playing right now, but it still feels like it's unfinished, or at least this is. Stagnant was totally fine, but this was not, so... I don't know. Now, I don't know if it was an issue with my headphones or something, but, like, the music all of a sudden became kind of muffled. I mean, the music's fine now. Okay, so, Violet and Markov Eyes. Hold on. Now I gotta go back, because I'm gonna be doing Yuri's Week now. And that's, like... It's... Okay, so Markov is actually the second song. Okay, well, let's try out Violet then. Violet, Markov, and then Eyes. Okay. We'll see what this is like. Violet. I do like those, oh. I've never seen this before. Like, this look for her. It looks like the thing that she has in the start of, Markov when she's in the closet, except a bit more expressive and animated. Was that also in the old update? Must have been. Okay. Okay, the charting here actually feels fine, but the song... Isn't this one of the songs from Doki Doki Takeover? I swear it is. Hi there. At least, like, the charting and the coding in this one seems to be totally fine. I don't know if like, the coding being weird in, the Sayori song is supposed to be, like, in reference to the coding of, like, the mod itself being all broken and messed up as the Literature Club is collapsing or something. I don't know. Maybe? Okay, maybe the charting isn't 100% fixed. Because now this is happening. Yeah, I swear that this is just one of the songs that Yuri sings in the base Doki Doki Takeover game. So this is just a cover then of what, like with Yuri's crazy chromatic and then boyfriend instead of Monica, I think. I don't know. All right, Markov time. Ugh. Bring it on. What you got for me? Yeah. Markov. Here we go. Here we go. There's her hand. Okay, so this part actually seems to be working just fine. With her in the closet. Where are my notes? There they are. I thought for a moment that they weren't going to show up because the coding seems to still be broken in this mod. It was also like... I know that that it actually said that it like when I downloaded it, it came as like its own mods folder that I have to place inside an empty template of Psych Engine. And they even said the version of Psych Engine that's recommended. Hi there. And I downloaded that version of Psych Engine that's recommended and put the mod folder into there. And yet it still doesn't seem to be fully working. But I don't see anybody complaining about it in the comment section for the Game Banana page, so I don't know. I remember how those pop-up windows... The pop-up windows show up to kind of block. Maybe I should have waited until this mod was 100% complete. I'm at least glad that the charting for the base songs from the original thing are still just fine. But all the new stuff so far seems to not be coded 100% right. Oh, that's new! That's a Libitina Eyes from Doki Doki Takeover. Is that in reference to the theory that that Yuri is Libitina? Or just an extra spook factor, I don't know. Oh god, the eyes again. Damn, eyes are distracting me. But this song is still just as good as I remember it being. Here's a part where I gotta focus. All those eyes around, good lord. Okay, so that was Markov. Now, what the heck is eyes? What the heck is eyes? This is something new. Oh, we're here again. Well, I'm hearing that pulsing again. Oh, I think I know this. This is like the old version of Markov, isn't it? And now it's been given its own. It's like given its own title, its own separate thing. Yeah, I swear that this is just the old version of Markov. I listened to it shortly after I completed the original Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending long ago. I thought it was certainly cool. I feel like it would have fit the character of Yuri better and the kind of horror that she brought about in the actual Doki Doki Takeover game. But at the same time, in terms of just the music itself, I did like the actual version of Markov that was used. But I always thought that the kind of horror that she brought about in the main Doki Doki Literature Club game was more just, like, uncomfortable. And Markov sounded too fast and chaotic for it to really suit her. But this fits that slow and uncomfortable kind of tone that I feel like fits Yuri's kind of horror. The actual music itself, though, in terms of just the way it sounds, it's just like, it's too slow. I prefer Home over this. But this is still good. But then it speeds up right here. I'm gonna have to play all of that, good lord. Jesus. That's discorded. I love that. Damn, I almost got through that part without any mistakes. Almost. I do, honestly, like, the song itself, like, it's still a good song, but I like that it was given its own identity instead of just being like the old version of Markov. Okay. Dang. Well, at least the charting in this song was also, like, just fine. Great! Okay, so what's next? It's Natsuki, but what order are her songs in? That's the question. We got Play With Me, Home, and then Home Phantom. Alright. But wait, hold on. Didn't it say, didn't the thing say, it says Home Phantom has been discarded, so I don't click on Home Phantom. Okay, so it says that she forgot to, Alex, I don't know if it's a he or a she. Home Phantom, like, it's still here, but apparently it won't let me play this, so I guess I've just got Play With Me and then Home. Okay, Play With Me! This sounds like, I'm thinking that, the Happy Poems was, like, a cover. I think Play With Me is probably also a cover. Considering that Sayori and Yuri are right here, and they're just fine. Okay, I thought for a moment that, like, it was just gonna be pure silence. I didn't know what was happening. Okay. I'm just assuming that this is also a cover. Okay. So this has also fallen under the same kinds of problems that My Happy Poems or Poems and Roses, or whatever it's called, the Sayori song ended up falling under. That the charting barely sounds like it fits. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I'm trying to play this as well as I can, but the charting is just so freaking weird. Oh, there's a Markov node, okay. So I gotta watch out for those. Great. This is so weird. I saw that when I saw this Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending Plus, I expected it to be really good, but this feels like it wasn't play tested. Okay, well that right there, that kind of glitching, that made sense. Don't know why she's playing notes there. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna play this as best as I can, but I don't know how well I'm gonna do. Okay, epilepsy alert. Why the heck? Oh my god, I can barely see the notes. I gotta squint for this. I don't have epilepsy, but what the heck? I had to actually put something to cover up most of this. Okay, now it's better. I had to actually, like, put an image up there just to, like, cover up most of it, but the edges of the screen I still left to be flashing just so you could understand that kind of flashing was all over the screen. It wasn't over the notes, but, like, it was hard for me to make sense of the notes. I actually had to squint. I know she's faceless. Yeah, the charting, like, barely sounds like it's accurate at all. Just don't give me any of that flashing anymore. Okay. Okay, now Libertina's there. Sure, why not? It still sounds like Natsuki's the one who's singing, but sure, yeah, let's put Libertina here. Yeah, you listen to, like, those long notes that she was doing and tell me if it actually matched the charting at all. I feel like that what this is that, like, whoever did this, whoever, like, coded this and stuff, they didn't have they didn't actually put the instrumental and the vocals separately. Okay, and we're back to this. So, like, I feel like that they didn't put the instrumental and the vocals separately so that they could be able to chart I feel like that when they were trying to chart the song, they played them both at the same time and just kind of guessed where the notes went, judging by how it sounded in the song. And as a result, it wasn't 100% accurate. Okay, now it's time for Home. The one that should be, like, actually 100% charted just fine. I mean, all the other songs from the base Bad Ending were charted just fine. And this seems like it is too. Like, the only real problem I'm having with this is that I don't want people to think that, oh, you just downloaded a wrong version, like, cause I wanted to wait until this thing was actually done. I wanted to wait until this mod was actually done, but the mod page said that it was going to be 100% finished on the 18th. Or maybe not 100% finished. It said it was going to be finished on the 18th, but instead the Bloodlight update came out, which is what I'm playing right now. And it seems like that this is unfinished. Like, the person who posted this ended up posting, like, an unfinished build by accident. But like I said, I didn't download any of, like, the old versions. I didn't download, like, the May 15th update or the Phantom update. I downloaded the one that said the Bloodlight update. And if it turns out that the version I'm playing right now is actually just like, oh, you downloaded the wrong thing, what you should have downloaded and played was this one, then I'm gonna be so upset. Because that's what I was led to believe I was downloading with the Bloodlight update here. Was the right version. And this feels like the wrong version. So aside from the base version of the base songs from the actual Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending, the original, aside from those songs, the only ones that seem to be coded properly is the Eyes song from Yuri, aka the old version of Markov. Yeah, so Home Phantom is not, like, Home Phantom, I don't play that or else it's, the mod's gonna crash or something, I don't know. Alright, so what do we got next? We got, Staying in Heavy Poems. We got, like, the Traitor and Final Confrontation. What the heck? GF, yeah, the Traitor, Final Confrontation, and then we get Final Poem, and then we'll go into extras, okay. This is a weird experience. I was expecting this to be, like, really, really awesome and tackling the horror even more so and having more story to it, but this is just a bizarre experience. Well, the charting of this one seems like it's good, so I have hope for the Traitor. And the concept of, like, having girlfriend, like all the other girls are, like, done for, but girlfriend ends up getting corrupted so much that she, I guess, comes back to life. And then her corpse, her corrupted corpse, starts becoming an antagonist. I like that concept a lot! And even her chromatic sounds really great. Her idle pose could use some work, but still. Although I do have no idea if this is actually a cover or not. The other ones that were coded badly, the other songs that were coded badly, I can only assume that they were covers. But this one here is coded fine, so I think that this one's actually an original song. I like this song too. Okay, yeah, I feel like that those are not supposed to be her actual sketch sprites, so I feel like that the build that I'm playing has like work in progress content in here. It really feels like I'm playing a build that, like, I know it said that the build is that the mod is 90% finished, but I still expected like an update here to be like still refined. But it feels like that the content that I'm working with is like beta work in progress content. And that she's actually, when the mod is actually 100% finished, then she's going to have like actually finished sprites. That's what it feels like. Still really like the song though, and it's actually kind of reminding me of gf.hx, like the undeletable you can't delete gf thing. Like, I played that mod before, and this song is actually kind of giving me those kinds of vibes. I mean, it's not the same girlfriend chromatic that was used there, it's a different one, but the vocal effects sound similar, and the boyfriend chromatic also sounds similar to that song, and the tone and vibes I'm getting from the song are the same, feel the same. Sorry that I was messing up at the beginning of the section. I was too busy looking at like the pixels in the background, and how the pixels feel like they're not coded to show up seamlessly, as some are just popping into existence. Man, I was hoping that she would have like a more corrupted appearance. Maybe she will once the mod is 100% finished. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't think that this is just a cover. I think that this is actually an original song, because unlike the other ones that I think are covers, it's not that the song is, like, coded badly, it's just that the actual content used in the song feels like it's work-in-progress content, and that it's not going to be in the final product. That's what it feels like. So, it feels like that stuff was just, like, work-in-progress content that was used in this update anyways. But what's final confrontation? What? We got nightmare forms for them? And the charting in this one doesn't feel 100% accurate either, but it feels still pretty dang accurate. Ah. Okay, this is a cover. The whole Green Hills theme being used here, Green Hills own theme being used here is just a dead giveaway. This is a cover. I guess that explains why the charting is not 100% accurate. The actual like nightmare models of them actually look great though. Although girlfriends, I can tell, are not like 100% good because because she I mean, like in all of her poses, I can tell that like her feet are not like staying in the same spot. They're like shifting forward and backward and stuff. Like, look at that. You see how like her foot position is like changing constantly? It's more like that she's being arranged so that her head is in the same place, when it's really supposed to be the feet that are in the same place. Boyfriend's looks fine, though. Although in these long notes, the whole blurriness that he's doing ends up looking weird. Yeah, this is very obviously a cover of probably some Sonic.exe song or something, I don't know. I'm gonna have to play all that, oh boy, here we go. Or maybe not, okay. Yep, there's Sonic.exe's laugh there. Maybe what it's going to be is that, like, that these covers are going to be, like, placeholders? Or placeholders for, like, actual completed songs that they're going to have? Like, Girlfriend here, these Nightmare versions here are not going to be in the actual 100% finished build. And then instead it's going to be... Instead, it's going to end up being a different song altogether. But then this is just to show what the kind of vibe that they're wanting to go for. So we've got Final Poem. Yeah, there's also Festival right there. Yeah, I'll do Festival. I'm gonna do Final Poem, then Festival, then Dear Seori and My Reality. Whatever those are. So let's see. So where is it? Where is it? Final Poem. Here we go. Low end, high, low end, high. What? Why is this difficulty different? I guess I'll do high, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what low end and high means. Yes, yeah, okay, sure. Welcome to Hell, the Bloodlight update, sure. Act 1. Okay, this song sounds familiar, and the note speed is very fast. Oh, I know what this is. This is All Stars. This is All Stars. But the note speed is ridiculously fast. Alright, well, let's see how this goes, boy. But they don't have, like, there were, like, so many different characters in the All-Stars. And in Doki Doki Literature Club, you only got just the 4. Oh. Sorry guys, like the note speed is just so fast that I'm not able to keep up with it. Okay. And now we're here. At least the charting in here seems like it's actually good as well. The charting and the coding, it all seems to be just fine here. Hi there. It's hard for me to see my notes here, so I'm having to focus. Okay, there we go. Ah, they're together now! This should be interesting. And then girlfriend died in the background, I saw that. So something tells me that I'm playing these songs out of order. But honestly, I don't really care because it feels like the entire mod isn't working as it's supposed to. And if it is working as it's intended to, then that's just inexcusable. I thought that girlfriend was going to be the one singing here, but no, it's Sayori. Okay. Something also occurred to me, like, in the original All-Stars song, M was, like, singing lyrics in the background. Is he gonna be doing, am I still gonna hear his words here? Or are they gonna be, like, replaced with something else? I don't know. Oh yeah, I can hear him. Tried and yet you failed to save her claws upon your heart, rip and tear your soul apart. You've lost the game, it's always the same when you stand before a god. Yep, those lyrics are in the background, I can hear them. It's hard to hear, but they're there. Monica! Okay, she's coming in now!
Maybe if I just try this.
What's happening with her? Oh! Hey, see, Sayori's like, she actually has, like, the white on her now. That's, and, because, like, before, whenever I've seen her, her poses on like the wiki and stuff, it was always just the sketched line with no white, and that's because the white of the background is supposed to fill it in. But in here, no, she's actually filled in white. It's the first positive change I've seen made to this mod. Hi there, Libitina. If this cover is going to be left in the 100% finished build of this mod, then please, like, put different vocal effects on Boyfriend, because some of his vocals sound so ear-splitting. And Boyfriend's idle pose is just completely still, no moving at all. And dead. Okay, so, like, I'm assuming that, like, the covers in the song are, like, made for fun, so, like, that, I don't really know if that was, like, supposed to be the My Reality is alt, Dear Sayori is alt, but I did say I was gonna do Festival, which, yeah, I'll do it on hard. Oh my god, my arm hurts. Okay, Festival, bring it. And it's Triple Trouble. Why am I not surprised? That was interesting there. The way she popped in. And now we're here. Okay. I am thinking that the version that I played in the Versus Monica.exe mod sounded better than this. The other one, that one sounded like more horrifying. And of course, like the versions of the DDLC girls aren't like the versions from Doki Doki Takeover. They're like different corrupted versions. That still sounds fine. Who's there? Who's there? Nobody's around. Oh, it's Monica. Okay, so it's just a square. I see that now. Sure. Where's Natsuki? There she is. I feel that static was supposed to fade away earlier. I'm still, like, so freaking surprised that the bad ending thing hasn't taken the opportunity to, like, have Monica be the opponent of a song. With Monica, like, the way she looks is her jump scare self. With the high saturated colors and the cracked face and the realistic mouth and stuff. Like, I'm so surprised that there's like no song that, like, has that. That's, like, such a big opportunity, and even if it's, like, a non-canon thing, like, still, it would be incredible if you made it. There. Oh! Maybe what it's doing is, like, it's actually concealing her appearance little by little. And this part here actually does sound better than the one in the Versus Monica.exe version of Festival. This part here, the instrumental actually settled down a little bit. It sounds more wistful. And I really like how it works here. Judging by the slower lyrics that happen here. With all the long notes. And now it's Yuri's turn! And the laugh was perfect!
Nicer than what I thought. It's a nice alternative means to release my emotions. Let's sing again.
What?
Right now.
What? Oh. Oh! Well, there's Markov now. Okay! Don't know who did that voice work, but that was freaking perfect. Sorry, I've just been listening to the music, that's all. Not sure if there's much else I can say to this. What's all the cracking? Oh! The blood, of course. Well, that's a dark version of Boyfriend down there. When it's supposed to obviously be Monica. I'm thinking that all in all, this version of Festival, some parts of it are better than the one used in the Versus Monica mod, but then some parts of that one are better than this one. So honestly, like at this point now, I can't say that like either one of them is better than the other, because they're both kind of good in their own right. The other one sounded more like there was a higher sense of stakes and urgency, and this one sounds like it's more for fun, but whatever. I mean, it's just a cover. I assume it's like a non-canon cover. Something I'm actually going to want to do after this just occurred to me. I want to go onto YouTube and I want to look up and see if anybody else has played this updated version of Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending, like the Plus. This Bloodlight update or whatever, or the Phantom update or whatever. I just want to see, like, if other people have played it, and if so, I want to see what they have to say. But there's still 2 more songs that I got to get through first. We got My Reality and Final... No, we don't. We have... I already did Final Poem. It's Dear Sayori and My Reality. What is Dear Sayori? Well, there she is. It's Sunshine! I can also see like a dark version of Boyfriend in the background there. I still do really like the song Sunshine. But this is just, but like no change in like the vocal effects or anything. This is just straight up the one used in the Versus Monica mod. Monica.exe mod, sorry. But honestly, like the way that the actual covers of the songs sound, I do like the one. I did actually like the way that Sayori sounded in that Poems and Roses, Happy Poems, whatever it's called. The first one that I played that had the really broken charting. Like the way that song sounded is really good. I don't know where it's from. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've never. Oh, and the notes are waving up and down. They're really waving up and down. How the heck? Some of them are going off screen. How the heck am I gonna see them? What the heck? Let's hope it doesn't stay that way. Dun 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 dun. Brighten up your day. Can you feel the sunshine? And I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Okay. And now my notes are just kind of slanted like that permanently? Okay, sure. I feel like it's just as simple as like copying the coding of the song from the Monica.exe leak mod. No matter how many times I listen to the song Sunshine, it's still just as good as when I first heard it. And and that kind of final verse traded back and forth between each other there, it still gives me goosebumps every single time. Okay, last one is My Reality. What is this? Oh. I thought for a moment something was about to go wrong. Okay. Okay, so I'm Monica. This sounds like another original song. Maybe it's supposed to be Monica breaking through and reaching to Sayori one last time, and this is the final moments between each other, basically, as the literature club collapses. Although, again, I don't know if this is actually like a cover of something else. Given how the charting actually seems to not be completely broken here, I think that this is actually an original song. I think. Maybe not, but I don't know. I like this, though. Really genuinely like the song. Yeah, I am thinking that... Oh, I just looked at the time for the song and realized how long it is. But yeah, like, my kind of headcanon for what's going on in this song... Okay, maybe the charting isn't as good as I thought it was, because now all of a sudden they're throwing too many of those double and triple notes. Like this. But my like, headcanon for what's going on is that Monica, she's still in the hating simulator. That's why she looks all pixelated here. And also distorted because she's reaching out from there to Sayori, who's now president of the Literature Club without Monica. And the whole place is falling apart without Monica. Hence why it sounds so urgent and panicked, which is what it should sound like. And then the reason why it's called My Reality, like my reality is crumbling. That's kind of what it is. But I'm liking this song a lot. Oh, hi there! These are brand new sprites! Oh my god, she's draining my health. She's freaking draining my health, what the hell? Please don't let that stick, please. What the hell, why? Please, please. Can you please stop playing during my turn so that I can get some health back? Please? No. You gotta be kidding me. 1 second. Okay, it's Alt. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Like, that final portion, she starts draining my health, and she won't let me get it back. So one slip up is just the end of me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't know, like, how long have I been recording this already? Hold on. This has already been going for over an hour. I don't know if I have the time or the patience to continue trying to do that if you're gonna start pulling that kind of crap towards the end of it. But that is the last song, though. My Reality. It sounds really good, but that last part there where she starts draining my health and she isn't letting me regenerate it because she's constantly singing during my turn, like, that's just unfair. And it looked like I was at the very end of that portion, too. Like, honestly, like, the way that this feels... Like, I'm just gonna say it, I genuinely don't feel like trying My Reality again unless the mod is 100% finished. Because right now the mod, it says it's 90% finished, but then again, I was like constantly checking the page to see its progress, and even before the Bloodlight update, it still said it was 90% finished. So, I don't know, man. Maybe this isn't actually... finished as I assumed it was going to be, but I assumed that that was going to be it, because if I go to the freaking page, when it says coming, the Bloodlight update releases, yeah, okay, after months it's here, the Bloodlight update, it's version 2 update out now, that's the Bloodlight update. The Bloodlight update is here with a lot of things and so much upgrades. Heh, they sing in darkness, blood dripping on poems, welcome to hell. Okay, well, Yeah, there's like a bit of a problem with that. Right over here, the Bloodlight update progress. When it's released, I promised it could be the best update for this mod. Could it? Because I'm playing it right now, and it does not seem like it's even finished. Honestly, so be careful playing this mod. If you feel dizzy, headache, or any symptoms, stop playing immediately. An alternate version for sensitives is planned to arrive when the game is 100% or 95% done. So until then, the frickin' epilepsy from the song Play With Me is going to still be in there. Really? You didn't think that would be a bad idea right from the very get-go? Even people, like, I don't have epilepsy, and even I had to squint while doing it because the flashing was still kind of like a sensory overload for me. But I will say, as, like, for all of its problems, this does show promise. This does definitely show promise. It's definitely not finished yet, but it does show promise, and I am still interested to see what the 100% version will be like when it's finished. And when it is finished, then I am going to play it. Again, hopefully for the last time. But this, it feels like that whoever was working on this, and the actual mod page says the fan-made author, Nexus team, original authors, high-powered keys. Submitter is Nexus team, and like, that's it. That's just it. Those are the only people working on it. I don't know if like the actual people for Doki Doki Takeover or the original Bad Ending are working on this, or if it's just other people just doing a fan-made thing. I don't know. Come to think of it, I don't even know if like this is official or not. Now that revelation has come to me about who's working on it, it's making me really wonder if like this whole thing is fan-made and not official. But like, I do wish that this was working well. Some of the songs are working well, but other ones, specifically Play With Me and Happy Poems, like their charting is just completely broken. The pacing is so slow and the notes are barely accurate. And then in Play With Me with that like epileptic flashing, like that's inexcusable. That's just no. Why would you have that section be in there? Considering that Stagnant and Happy Poems happen in the exact same Sayori week, it's making me think that like Happy Poems I feel is very much a cover of a different song altogether, and not an original song for the from that was like created. And I know that this mod said that it was going to have covers in it, but I didn't think the covers were going to be part of the official week. I don't know. The whole thing about Girlfriend, though, like, her corrupted dead corpse ends up, like, coming alive and becoming a singing opponent, like, that concept is really good. And the traitor right there, I'm feeling like the traitor is a cover, maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. The title of it itself makes me feel like that it's a cover. But if it's not a cover and it's an original song, then, hey, it sounded amazing. Play With Me was not a fan of that. Was not a fan of that. Not just because of the flashing and the broken charting, but the song itself just didn't sound good. The original three, Home, Stagnant, and Markov, they all sound great. Eyes, I can tell it's the old version of Markov. It's now been renamed to Eyes, and it still sounds good. Not personally my full cup of tea, but it still sounds good. Violet, that's just a straight-up cover from Doki Doki Takeover. Festival, cover from Triple Trouble. And some parts are better than the Triple Trouble version of like Festival from the versus Monica.exe mod. But then that version of Festival, some of its parts are better than this version. So I don't know. Happy Poems very much sounds like a cover. Don't know of what. The song itself sounds great. Really like the way that Sayori sounded in it, though. Like, the way her voice sounded like it had like this godlike echoing horror all around the place. It sounded amazing. But unfortunately, the actual charting of it and the sequence of events, the coding of like flipping back and forth between the characters and stuff, that seemed like it wasn't 100% optimized either. Home Phantom, I don't know what this is because I haven't actually tried it yet because I've been told on the mod page that that is not working. And then Final Confrontation, those nightmare models, I don't know where they came from. Obviously, they came from, like, a different mod of some sort, but they still looked pretty dang cool. Probably not what they're actually going to look like in the fully completed version of this mod, but still. Final poem, that right there is cover of All Stars, and that was cool. I wasn't expecting it, considering that All Stars has, like, what, like, at least 7 different characters singing as the opponent, flipping and flopping back and forth between them. And in here, in Doki Doki Literature Club, they only have, like, 4 characters. And Monica, I don't even... Monica? Yeah, Monica was used. She was used, I think. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't. I can't remember. But... yeah, like, it was still okay. I still liked it. Dear Sayori. That was just sunshine. I mean, I still like that song, I still like that cover, but still, it was just straight up taken from the versus Monica.exe. My reality, this song sounded great. Unfortunately, I could not finish it, and I don't think I have the patience to finish it. If it's going to actually be draining my health at the end, and not allowing me to get my health back, like, I had no idea how long that was going to last, but, like, that's just unfair. I really hope that it gets changed in the final version if that song is still going to remain in this mod, which I hope it does because the song itself still sounds great, and I really like the concept of Monica trying to reach out to Sayori from the hating simulator, and they have, like, one final connection before the whole place crumbles or until their connection is permanently severed. I don't know. So yeah, those are pretty much my thoughts on this mod. It's like the concept is great, but it doesn't feel like it's finished. It feels like that this build here was untested. There was no play testing at all. It was just coded together of like, oh, this, I assume that this is what it'll be like, and great, I'm not even going to test it. It's just going to be, yep, that is what's going to happen when people play it. And I played it, and it wasn't what happened. So I don't know. I hope proper playtesting does happen in the future, and then they'll realize the issues and iron them out before posting them publicly like this. Okay, let's see what Home Phantom is like. Error while loading chart. Yeah, no text. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Home Phantom really doesn't let me. So yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that this is not 100% working as well as I wanted it to, but it does show promise, and I do hope that the actual 100% version is going to be completed. I'm not going to wait until it's like 95% done before I play it again. I'm actually going to wait until it's 100% done before I play it and finish it. But I do want to see. I do want to go on YouTube, and I want to look up Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending, and I want to see if it says, if it freaking says, I'm going to see. Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending Plus. And I'm going to see if anybody has done any videos on it. Okay, I see Doki Doki Takeover Plus. I see the bad ending from 3 years ago by Community Game. 3 years ago. Takeover Bad Ending. Okay. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody's been playing this Bad Ending Plus version. But it's publicly available, so I don't freaking know. Like I said, what I did was I went to Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending Plus, a work in progress for Friday Night Funkin', and it says down below in the alternate file sources, I mean, the TSE Psych Engine 073 optimizado.zip 2 months ago. Like 2 months ago was when this was first posted, I think. And then May 15th update, Phantom update, GitHub, and then the Bloodlight update on GitHub again. And I clicked on that, and it brought me to that. If I click on that right now, yeah, I know I'm leaving Game Banana. It's gone! Hold on a second. I gotta change the window capture here, or make a new window capture. Hold on. Yeah, see, here we are for the Bad Ending Plus. It says it's 90% finished. This is the message that I was telling you about in the very beginning. And down here, you see all these freaking downloads. I mean, I'm not seeing anybody down here actually, like, is getting update? Will it take a long time for the update to come out? No, it's coming on 18th. Yeah, it's not the... I almost want to say if you got permission. Team TBD for this, until I realized you probably don't need to ask permission. because Doki Doki Takeover is done now. The Plus version came out a year ago. No, but TBD accept all fan-made. Okay, yeah, I didn't read this thing. It's very... Team TBD is the one who originally made Doki Doki Takeover and the Plus version. They accept all fan-made of it, so this is very much fan-made. It's the same mod. It isn't just the same though, it also features brand new songs, original covers, fully custom charts, yeah, including ones that don't fully work, events, scripts, and even exclusive acts with their own lore. So no, you're not, it's something way bigger. Yeah, I saw this comment right here, I saw this, and I was hyped when I saw it, because, like, I assumed that it was, that it was, like, official. I assumed that this thing was official when I saw it. But no, it's unofficial. So, yeah, like, over here, this Optimize thing, Psych Engine new file, I'm pretty sure that, I downloaded this a long time ago, because I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna, like, save onto this and hold on to this until I can play it. But then when I clicked download, it ended up giving me something else. Like, I'll just wait until it finishes downloading, and then I'll show you. Yeah, see, opening up the TSE Psych Engine 073 Optimize.zip, it gives me this photo tutorial. Put the folder of this in your phone arrays, like, store it. Okay, so this is the original download. Hold on, I gotta show you. So they're saying that the original download here, this thing, is just a tutorial for how to put it on your phone. That's what it is. The May 15th update originally came out on May 15th. Phantom update I did not play, but it was what I was intending to play until the Bloodlight update came out. Until basically I realized that I could see coming. Oh, it's coming it's releasing on the 18th, and I'm like, okay, wonderful. And I was like, all right, so I'll just wait for the Bloodlight update. The Bloodlight update came out, and when I went to go to the thing, proceed, it brought me here. It brought me freaking here. It says the source code. Like, the thing is that when I originally downloaded this Bloodlight update, there were 3 assets. There was the zip folder that had the Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending Plus. It had the source code, and then the source code tar.gz. It had these 2 things, and then also the actual archived file for the mod that I am playing right now. And now that archived file is gone.
Hey, I'm just cutting in here during the editing process. I actually went back to the page to check again, and I saw that it got added back, and this is like the very day after I recorded this video. But now when I tried downloading it and seeing what it was like, I saw that all of the songs under extras, as well as the GF songs and then the final poem song, they're all locked. And Natsuki and Yuri's songs just straight up aren't available in story mode or in the free play menu. I have no idea why. I tried playing through Sayori's Week in story mode to see if that would unlock them or make them available, but their songs still didn't. They still didn't become available or unlocked in any way after I played through Sayori's Week. So another issue that cropped up during the coding process, I suppose. I have no idea why or how this keeps on happening and why they aren't catching these things before posting them.
So maybe the Starlight Nexus team, maybe they realized that it was broken. And we from Brazil, yeah, okay. So the reason that they probably got rid of this is probably because they realized that it was broken. So, frick, I'm kind of confused, in all honesty. A lot of these things that I'm learning in this video were revelations to me, being, for one thing, that the primary thing being that this was not official and it's a fan-made thing. I actually thought that this was official. Maybe the actual Doki Doki Takeover Bad Ending is not going to get any kind of official Plus version, and like the Plus version is just a fan-made one. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But yeah, the fact that this was removed from GitHub tells me that maybe it was either an accident that they made it public, or they ended up realizing that it was broken and then they got rid of it. But it kind of happened a little too late because I downloaded it anyways. I've got it right here. And I can see that it's got a lot of promise to it. And I'd love to play it once it's 100% finished. And because when it's 100% finished, I'm assuming that all the coding and stuff will be working perfectly. But yeah, Nexus team out there, if you're watching this, please playtest your stuff. It's very obvious to me that like some of the stuff here was not playtested and just posted anyways, and like stuff was created, and then you're just assuming that like, okay, it'll work just fine, but then no, it didn't. Topmost being the poems and ropes and the play with me songs. Like the speed of the notes there was like slow a lot of the time, and the actual charting of the notes, most of the time it did not match up with the character singing. Like, that plus the other kind of sore points in this mod should be ironed out, and then this could be something really, really awesome. Again, it has potential. It does have potential to be incredible, and right now, it's still good, but there are very obvious issues that need to be fixed. And I hope that those issues get fixed in the 100% complete update. So if you want to play this mod for yourself, too bad. It's been deleted. I don't know, maybe, hold on a second. Now I gotta go and I gotta check. I gotta check the page. I gotta, like, check to see if the May 15th update is still there. Yeah, the May 15th update is there, but the Bloodlight update is apparently not, so... I don't know. You could play the May 15th update, probably the Phantom update as well, but the Bloodlight update apparently not. I don't know. But it's still interesting. This is intriguing. I like the concept of what they're going for here, and I do want to play it when it's fully 100% finished. But until then, I think I'm going to hold off. This is normally why I don't play mods that are 100% finished yet. I like to wait until they're 100% finished before I actually try my hand at them, and this is the reason why, is because that if they're not finished, then they're prone to having issues like this, and this one did. But I hope it gets fixed. So, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you did enjoy the video. Go into the light until we meet again. Salome.